There's a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. We are in the midst of the coronavirus, COVID-19. I don't know if I'll be able to continue doing what I'm doing, you know, if they close beaches, which they haven't done that or talked about that here yet, but they have closed beaches in some parts of Florida. Beaches in Alabama are closed. Also, as of right now, beaches in Florida are all closed. Well, things have changed drastically for the worst around here as far as beaches go. They're closed completely, 100%. Private, public, doesn't matter. Beaches are closed. Starting at 5 p.m. today. For how long? We don't know. So things are gonna be different around here. Oh my gosh. Dang. There we go. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. This one is, holy cow. There he is, you got him, you got him, you got him. Keep reeling. Keep reeling, here, turn this way.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh gosh. Dang it. There we go. Got him. Oh, good fish. Good fish. That one scared me. Oh, yeah. Good fish. Good freaking fish. Yes. I'm getting on it. What is up, beach bums? Today we are back on the sand. It's an amazing feeling to be able to enjoy these beaches again. Today is May 1st, 2020, and we are still in the middle of this unprecedented time of a global pandemic called COVID-19. What a strange time that we're in, and a lot of things have obviously changed. Our lives, I think, will look different. What that'll look like once we get on the other side of this thing, who knows? Because we're still in the middle of it. But one thing that has changed is beaches have reopened, and we are able to come out here and fish again, which I'm super stoked about. There are so many things and so many things that you are going to be dealing with and that everybody in the world has had to deal with in this whatever. And I don't even know what to call it. You don't even know what to say because it's just so strange. But dealing with sickness, dealing with death, dealing with loss of income, dealing with loss of employment, there's so many things that are correlated with this. My wife and myself included, we of course both basically have been laid off for the entire last month and a half. I've been able to make YouTube videos, which I do make income from that, but the large portion of our income from my guiding trips and my wife singing at restaurants, those sources of income are gone, and many of you can relate to that, I understand. And this, having the beaches, not having access to them, is really, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it stinks, and there's a lot of things that stink about this, but it's a small piece of this ginormous puzzle. We are gonna fish in this video, but I just, because of this momentous day, being able to enjoy these beaches again after not being able to, after having that basically taken away for a period of time, which felt like forever. A month and a half is not that long, but it felt like a long time. I just wanted to speak on it for just a minute. I think looking back on this time, which again, we're not past it, but the time so far that we've had, I think looking back, I will think of this time as a positive. I know that sounds strange. I mean, for my own personal life, I mean, there's so many bad things that happen, and we're not void of that. We're not exempt. This was bad for us too, but there was so much good that's already come from it for our family, and I hope and I pray that that's the same case for you. Despite the tragedy, despite the hard times, I pray that there's some joy. I pray that there's some type of positive that you've been able to take away from this. For example, for myself, the time that we've been able to spend together as a family with my wife and my little girl, who's currently 2, it's been incredible. That's invaluable. It's more important than money. It's more important than everything else. To be able to spend time with family and enjoy that time together that we will never get back. Time is, once it's gone, it is gone. And we were able to spend a lot of time together over the course of the last month and a half, with basically being shut down and forced to. And it's been good. It's been a positive for us. Also for me, for fishing, for my career, which is fishing, it's forced me outside of my comfort zone, and it's forced me to try things that I normally may not have tried because I would have just stuck with what I knew. And it's taught me to put myself in situations to learn better. In this time, it's hard for the men of families, the leaders of families. It's hard because your responsibility to your family is to protect them and to provide for them. And both of those things are being extremely threatened in this time, you know, to be able to protect your family from sickness and from death, and to be able to provide for your family through income. Those things are very much in jeopardy all the time, but even so much more in this time. When you find yourself in those situations in life when it's kind of outside of your control, it makes you realize what you rely on and who you rely on. And I just want to encourage you and understand that this is what we believe, and not everybody believes this, and that's okay. But for our family, what's helped us maintain our joy, what's helped us maintain our perspective, despite losing both of our incomes for an unknown period of time, and even today, my wife, she can't work. Restaurants are still closed. She can't sing. And what it's going to look like for us, we still don't know. There's still so much uncertainty. I can start running trips, but there's still a lot of uncertainty. And in this time, it makes you understand who you are, who you rely on. And we rely on, in our family, God. We trust in Him. We believe in Him, and that's who we put our faith in. And that's what helps us maintain our perspective. That's what helps us maintain our joy. I'm so grateful to be back on the beach. We are gonna fish today, and today it's not about the fish that we catch. Like, I will post this video regardless of how today turns out. Just being able to experience the beach again. We may only catch hardhead catfish today. I don't know. Hopefully we'll catch some cool fish, but that's not what today's about. Today is about being able to enjoy the freedoms in the world around us. Today's about loving it. Today's about enjoying the experience. I hope you enjoy it with me. Maybe we'll catch some cool fish. Let's get to fishing. First cast, back on the beach. I know you probably can't see much. The sun is coming out, and we've got a light north wind, and I'm trying some topwater. Oh, there we go. Oh, we just got smoked. It's probably a bluefish, the way it's acted. First fish. Yes. First fish back on the beach. Topwater. Let's see what we got. Is this a trout? It might be a trout. I can't tell. It's a trout. Look at that guy. Yes, man, the way he smoked it. Trout on the beach. Oh man, smoked the topwater. Check that guy out. Oh, it's so dark. I don't know how well you can see, but my goodness, it is so good to be back on the beach. That's a great first fish. I'm so happy right now. What a way to get started back on the beach. 19.5-inch trout, fat. Hit it like a freight train. Thought it was a bluefish because it was so aggressive. I can't even express how excited I am to be back on this beach this beautiful morning. throwing a topwater on a north wind day, catching speckled trout. We're gonna be going for pompano here in a little bit. Life is good. There we go. Got him. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh man. What a way to get going on the beach again. This is so awesome. Oh, he just pulled. No, no, no. That was probably another trout. Oh man, that's okay. That's okay. Before I get too excited to tell you what I'm doing here, rips are really the areas that you want to focus on anytime you're throwing artificials, especially for speckled trout, bluefish, redfish, and all that. The setup that we've got here, a rip, you're usually going to see that because there's basically a break in the bar. There's a gap. The bar stops right here and then picks up again right here. And that's what I noticed, is this area of basically smooth water where the waves were not breaking. And that's what told me, hey, there's a pocket here, there's a rip. And I'm just throwing, it's a white colored, I think it's white bone, one knocker head and spook. And I've got that on 30-pound monofilament. I try to go up a little bit on my line, a little heavier when I'm doing this out here because of bluefish. There we go. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Here, we're gonna back down that drag just in case this is another trout. They do have soft mouths, so you don't wanna horse them in or anything. If it's a bluefish, it'll stay pinned usually fairly good. But we're gonna be easy with this guy. Oh my gosh. What a morning. Oh, I think it is a trout. Good trout. Woo! Beach bums, I just can't. Oh, I think it's a foul hooked bluefish, I think is what we got. Is it foul hooked? Can't tell. Yeah, it's a blue, and he is foul hooked. All right. Catching trout and bluefish on topwaters is like, it's just one of my favorite things. I love it, coming out here early in the morning, seeing them smoke that lure. It's so much fun. And these guys, both of them are just so aggressive in the surf. Love it. Oh, see you, dude. All right, get out of here. Thank you, buddy. Oh, they're missing it. That was 2 swings and a miss right there. Oh. There, oh, dang. They are missing it. Oh, dang it. Come on, guys. That was definitely some trout. We have already had a great morning. We've been on a okay topwater bite, but I'll take it. That was amazing. I had a great time. It was fun watching fish, even fish that missed it, just watching fish blow up on it. So fun, so cool. But we're gonna transition now. I have pumped up some ghost shrimp. I've got fish bites. That's all the bait that I have for set rigs. And I'm gonna put out a few, and we're gonna attempt to try and catch some pompano. Water's a little bit dirty, but hopefully we can find a couple, and we're just gonna have some fun. Normally I advise against this, but you know what, today, we're doing it anyway. We're casting to Cuba because it feels good and I want to. I miss it. First surf cast. Oh, go to Cuba, baby. Oh my goodness. Woo. That felt so good. Oh, it felt so good. Come on, take it. There we go. Fish on, fish on. This might be one. This might be what we're looking for. I saw some stuff jumping and I thought it was Spanish, but I think I saw a couple of pompano jump. So I got baits out quick. And it was not a pompano, just a big whiting. Oh my goodness. First good whiting of the day. This was probably 12, 13 inches. Good fish. Thought it was gonna be a pompano because it hit it pretty dadgum hard. All right, we'll get you in the cooler. Well, that fish got me excited. I was thinking it was gonna be a pompano because like I was saying, I saw what I'm pretty sure were some Spanish jumping, and then I saw what looked like a pompano jump. They'll do that sometimes. And I'd taken my baits out, but I got them back out pretty quick. And not long after that bigger hit happened, so I was fooled. I thought it was a pomp. But water is looking really good. We're getting some really clean water, so hopefully that'll bring in these pompano. Oh, we got fish on. That was weird. Something hit this, and I sat there for a second because I thought it got off. Nothing was happening, and just started reeling, and the fish is still there. Or it picked it up when it started moving, I don't know. Another big whiting. Oh, and there's Fred. Can't be out here without Fred. We'll take that. Oh, there's a fish. That might be a pomp or another big whiting. That looks kind of like a pomp. Kind of like a pomp. Okay. That looked like a good fish. Woo! I see some cow-nose rays over there too. That is not comforting. Getting sideways. Oh my gosh. Oh, just a freaking tank whiting. Good gracious. Well, that's two just stud whiting back to back. I don't know where the heck the pompano are today. This was 14. Good fish. Man, and he hammered it too. Fred is, he's jealous. Fred's jealous of me. Well, we'll take it, dadgum. Trying to get these pompano, but they don't want to cooperate. It's okay. We're hooked up. This is on just fish bites. Come on. Come on. Be what I want you to be. I had some cow-nose rays just running through my lines. What do we got? It's darting around like one. There we go. First pop of the morning. Woo! Finally. Got him on the fish bites. He's a small one too. The small ones aren't, they're not supposed to be around this time of year. Supposed to be getting the bigger ones. Yep, he's like 13 1/4. First fish at our new spot, and it's a pompano. It's what we're looking for. He's 13 inches, he's small, but he's a keeper. We're gonna hang on to him considering how tough the bite is today. But what a fantastic first day back on the beach. Topwater bite, stud whiting, getting some pompano. And it's a beautiful day. I mean, come on.